They been snoozing, I've been cruising, ain't no losing off these. VVS is bruising, diamonds. Beggars can't be choosers, so she give me what I want. She be talking crazy, want my baby, I'm like, what? Remember she was frontin', now she when I want. In my zone like 2-3, but I ball like one-on-one. She said that she love me, shh. Guess I'm from Kentucky, I got bluegrass in my bluegrass in my.
As you can tell, Danny, we've been asking CT Hezzy some questions to try to distract him. Increase the lead.
If you guys could, I sent over 35 more questions. Just keep moving down that list.
CT, can you read us Shakespeare and play 2K at the same time? 2 beats or not 2 beats, Danny?
That is the question.
Still a long way to go.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the WNBA.
WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Sparks going up against the Connecticut Sun. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. And these are two teams that move the ball extremely well, Tim.
Well, this is a matchup for the purists, Blake. I mean, if there's one thing that sets the WNBA apart from other leagues, it's just the tremendous ball movement and passing.
We've got the cream of the crop here, and it is not just the passing. Expect incredible movement off the ball on both sides.
Outside Canada. Ogumake outside. Clarendon over Hayes. Clarendon, no good. Hayes with it. Ogumake picks her up. On her right side. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
There is no quit in DeWanna Bonner. She takes pride in going up with strength and finishing through contact.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive, and it's well worth a second look.
Nice take, staying aggressive with this game still very much up in the air.
And that one's good. Ogumake.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here's Heidemann, guarded by Canada. Pass to Heidemann. Takes it from 10, and she makes that one.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Well, when we talk about the best teams in Sun history, I think that 2019 squad comes up first. Going 23-11 in the regular season and then reaching the WNBA Finals.
Shot clock at 6. Ogumake goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
No question, Ogumake knows how to move inside, runs into some contact, but goes right up to finish strong.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Bonner. And there's the 3-second violation. For the Sun in 2019, they got so close to their first championship.
Yeah, Blake. I mean, they lost to Washington in the finals. That series going the full 5 games. Still, that 2019 team has a special place in the heart of Connecticut fans. I mean, players like Jonquel Jones, Courtney Williams, Alyssa Thomas, just a talented group that they still love in Connecticut.
Now here is Hayes. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Back to Ogumake. Ogumake inside. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
No one in the WNBA deals with D inside like Ogumake. She figures out ways to beat even great defense.
Pass to Bonner. Thomas. To the middle. Here's Campbell. And the layup's good off the glass.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller defender on her and took it straight to the bucket for the easy 2.
Timeout called the Sparks.
While most WNBA players join the league out of college at about 21 or 22 years old, unsurprisingly, Liz Cambage took a different route, and she entered the W as a 19-year-old.
Both teams changing it up here. So it's the Sparks now. Liz Cambage blazing her own path to WNBA superstardom.
Well, coming in as a teenager in 2011, Liz was out of the league for several years, came back in 2018, and since then, Cambage has been maybe the dominant force at the center position.
Here's Brown. Here's Cox. Gets another look. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Inside, Ogumake. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot and shoots at the line. It's on Lauren Cox.
Well, Ogumake can overwhelm defenders with her expansive skill set, and that really helps her get to the line.
And this is our first free throw of the game. That one's off.
The WNBA's Rookie of the Year in 2012, Ogumake entered the league with a bang, and since then, she hasn't really taken her foot off the gas.
Good on the second free throw. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the inside. And that one's good. Jones.
Well, this is why you get Jones the Rock in close. Terrific at converting.
Pass to Ogumake. Lexi Brown on the wing. The Sparks, no good that time either. The Sun with the lead. To the paint. Here's Bonner. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A solid distributor. Harris understands her teammates depend on her to get them involved.
Ogumake, right side. And that one's good. And Connecticut has possession. Pass to Cox. Now Harris. And here's Brown. She's covered by Thomas. Now here's Jones. Banked in off the glass.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic. Well-executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
Here's Bonner. Tries again. And that one's good. Jones.
Well, scoops up the board. Jones knows exactly what to do. Put it back in.
Good if it goes. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Sun ahead, leading by 3. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Sun so far?
Lots of their points have come from shots inside the key.
And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward. I mean, why change the plan until they make you?
Absolutely.
Down low. And it's Ogumake missing. And so here's Connecticut. 3-point lead.
Well, it's very, very rare to have teenagers in the WNBA. But I'll tell you what, at just 19 years old, Liz Cambage was more than holding her own.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, well, with eagle-eyed vision, Hayes has earned a reputation as a capable distributor.
Cook, Bonner defending. Cook. Another shot, and that one's good. Ogumake.
Crashed the boards with purpose right there. Some hard-earned second chance points.
Bonner outside. Pass to Cambage. Again, the Suns score. And during her first season, Liz Cambage was named an All-Star.
Pretty incredible when you consider Liz was a teenager. I mean, most players take a season or two to adjust to pro basketball. Not Liz Cambage, and she's different.
Now here is Canada. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Now Heidemann. Joanna Bonner for three. No good that time. We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter. To the paint. Ogumake, defended by Cambage. It's rebounded by Liz Cambage.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Sparks call.
The Sparks call timeout.
Leja Clarendon. Mia Claudio. Timeout for the Sparks.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Substitution on the court.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Heidemann. The shot comes out. Now the Sparks take it the other way. Here's Samuelson. One up, one down. 2 points for the first shot of this game.
That takes tremendous focus. Samuelson has elite shooting ability, which means she scores when it's hard.
And here the Sun. It's a 3-point game. Here's Heidemann. That one's good from the corner.
Boy, that is a tough shot.
So it's the Sparks now. Pass to Hamby. That falls nice feed that time from Jasmine Thomas.
Using that 6'3" frame to finish down low, Hamby's got fantastic touch to go along with her height.
And here's Hayes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Bonner. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call.
To Los Angeles. Checking in for your Sun.
Brianna Jones. Leah Brown. Tyasha Harris.
Here's Plowden. No scoring yet from her. To change. Hamby. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 5. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
Well, it's so easy to understand why you win with players like Tiffany Hayes, because she's selfless and really just makes her teammates better.
And the Sparks making a change here. Now here's Brown. D right on her. Pass to Ogumake. Bambi right side. Shoots over Cambage. That shot off the mark. And Connecticut will come the other way. Now here's Harris. Tight defense on her. Cambage good.
With the ability to overpower a number of defenders, Cambage gives her team an edge around the rim.
Here's Ogumake. Good on the 13-footer.
That's their third straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Here's Jones. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by Cambage.
No misses for her yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
The Sparks trailing. Pass to Brown. Loudon. She's covered by Brown. Here's Hamby. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now. Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
Here's Hamby. And the layup falls.
That's not easy. I mean, to get bumped and still hit it like Hamby, it's so hard to do.
2 on the clock. And the layup good by Brown. Up in time. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Sun ahead, up 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. We're seeing a tremendous game from Liz Cambage.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys, and she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
Inside, here's Ogumake. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip-hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
Now here is Hayes. Brown grabs the board.
For the first 10 seasons of her career, Tiffany Hayes played for the Atlanta Dream. It was an up-and-down decade for the Dream.
Spending her first 10 years in Atlanta, Hayes was part of some great teams.
Well, in 2013, the Dream went to the finals. And in 2018, the Dream had a franchise record 23 wins. Hayes has also been a part of teams that struggled, though. But no matter the record, Hayes always produced.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, it's funny. She's not just a great basketball player. Ogumake is also a great TV analyst, putting guys like us on the hot seat.
So she gets them both. The Sun with the lead. Outside Hayes. Pass to Cambage. Over Brown. Cambage, shot's good.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. Get a little physical. Show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number one. Effort, nothing easy inside.
With a strong offensive identity and the perfect will to win, Ogumake is simply the total package. She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Lexi Brown on the wing. To the middle. Here's Ogumake. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
Being that close to the hoop, I thought she had enough room to nail that one.
Now here is Hayes. Clarendon covering. Second shot opportunity. Hayes with the bucket, getting it done inside.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Here's Heidemann, guarded by Canada. Heidemann, no good. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Liz Cambage with a steal. Pass to Heidemann. It's stolen by Shanae Ogumake. Out of bounds, it'll be Sun ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so here's Connecticut. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Bonner. Just 5 to shoot. Nelson Adota. Back to Bonner. From deep. And again, Connecticut no good. Now the Sparks moving it up. And the basket by Brown.
Well, just a fantastic point guard. Jordan Canada is who you want running your offense.
Pass to Heidemann. Back to Bonner. Hayes. And again, Connecticut no good.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, he's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut.
All right, fans, let's hear it. Sun Dancers.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter play now. Pass to Brown. Here's Jones. Bonner outside. Now here's Harris. She's guarded closely. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
You can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, they really hurt.
Sparks trailing. To the inside for the lead. And she lays it in.
Another good pass. Impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
Now here's Harris. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Bonner. The second chance effort. To the paint. And it's good. Fought through the contact. Hit the shot. And she'll go to the line.
Brianna Jones has had a really kind of a different path. Really quiet during her first 3 years in the league, scoring just 3 points per game. But in that 2020 bubble season, Jones saw her numbers explode.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here is Hayes. Bonner outside. A kick out to Hayes. The 3 ball. Hits it from 3-point range.
As her career has unfolded, Hayes has really improved her long-range game.
And it's the Sparks ball. They trail by 3. Shots good by Samuelson.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Joanna Bonner for 3. Doesn't go that time. 3/4 of play and a close game. Sun ahead, leading by a point. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the 4th quarter gets underway.
The winner today coming from an unlikely source. It's the sweetest dime of the day. What a plus it is to have a post player who can pass like this.
Yeah, it's a huge boost to an offense. It adds a whole other set of options to her team.
Come on, fans. It's the
and thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Jones. Pass to Harris. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. The Sun making the switch here.
Liz Cambage. Natisha Heidemann.
Now Ogumake shoots over Cambage. Second chance shot, and the layup good by Ogumake.
They own the paint right now, 10 straight coming from the inside.
They are constantly finding lanes to the hoop, getting great looks in tight.
Now here's Bonner. Tiffany Hayes for 3. And it's Shanae Ogumake with the rebound. And yep, it's good.
Since coming into the WNBA, Nneka has blossomed as a passer, always looking to help teammates.
Pass to Heidemann. Cambage. Little turnaround. Here's Thomas. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebounding. Effort.
Count it.
Well, she's always in the top 5 in offensive rebounding. Ogumake's effort brings second chance points for her teams.
Bonner outside. Hayes. Here's Heidemann. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
The deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
Yeah, both of these teams are firing on all cylinders right now. I love it.
Pass to Ogumake. Ogumake with the ball, and Beige is there.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Here's Heidemann. bucket is good from Thomas indeed.
It's tough for defenders to neutralize Thomas's impact. She plays every game like it's her last, and I think you have to admire that if you're a fan of basketball or really sports in general.
Timeout called the Sparks. Nice game. Great performance by Liz Cambage.
She's been attacking the rim with force. They need to deny her the ball in the paint, keep her away from the bucket.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Hamby. And it's out of bounds. The Sparks able to retain possession here.
That pass had a little bit too much heat on it for her to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide receivers.
Loudon, she's guarded by Hayes. 6 to shoot. Count that one.
Yeah, she's one of the main reasons this game is tied up, and I would say she's done her part to keep them in it.
Now that is nice. Glad we got a chance to check out that sweet drive one more time.
Really made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Big time by Bonner. She's won a couple of titles. She's been in these situations.
Samuelson, Bonner defending. Hamby left side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The moment not scaring Hamby, a leader. She takes pleasure in hitting the big shots.
Pass to Heidemann. Cambage with it. Here's Hayes. Goes back up. And it's good on the land.
A competitive, passionate player. Thomas fires her team up and keeps them ready for big moments. I love that about her.
And the basket by Holmes.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the middle, Cambage. She's still hot. That's basket number 9 out of 10 shots. 90% is an A in my book. That one goes in.
Well, that's why you want a vet like Thomas running the show. A great understanding of when her team needs a big-time bucket.
Pass to Cambage. Over Holmes. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Second chance points can just be so deflating for the defensive team.
Sparks trailing. Stolen by Cambage. And here's Heidemann. No good from outside. Hamby. She's covered by Thomas. From the baseline. And Connecticut will go the other way with it. Now here's Bonner. She's guarded closely. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the wealth of experience that Bonner has to help her in these moments. I mean, it's probably why her teammates trust her so much.
Bonner at the line for 2.
She drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so she drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
The 11-footer. The Sun pull it in. And that's an intentional foul.
Jordan, Canada. First personal foul, teams first. Second team foul.
Shooting from goal, Connecticut Sun. Natisha Heidemann. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point ball game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Sinks it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Taking it herself, Jordan Canada clutch. The ball handling and quicks make her a great option late in close games.
And she commits the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
Shooting from your Connecticut Sun, Natisha Heineman, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 7-point ball game.
Well, their comeback hopes are out the window. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, out the window, and the window has been closed. It's a done deal at this point.
Let's get home.
And they're in good position here to ride it out.
They certainly are. If they play smart here, this game's over.
The shot's good.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there. And apparently, neither did the defenders.
Here's Canada. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Fighting through the trees, that was a spectacular move from Canada.
Here's Heideman. Guarded by Canada. And here's Heideman. So we get to see the Sun get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked, but it's a win nonetheless.
And I think the fans gave them an emotional boost. They really needed down the stretch. This crowd is with them all the way.
And that's a wrap, everyone.